Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to second PUC accountancy online classes. Students, in the previous class we have solved problem of Jindal Company Limited. It is problem number 7. Today let me take up problem number 8, that is page number 106. Page number 106 of your question bank, problem number 8. I'll read out the problem, we'll analyze and then we'll solve the problem. Okay? Yes. From the following trial balance, prepare balance sheet of Star Limited for the year ending 31st March 2018 as per Schedule 3 of Companies Act 2013. Let me classify the items, assets or liabilities. Equity share capital, no doubt, it is liability, isn't it? Capital always is a liability. So it comes under shareholders fund. Under that share capital, right? And then preference share capital again comes under that only. So there are two types of capitals here. One is preference share capital and equity share capital. So we have to provide a working note, we have to add it together, and under shareholders fund we have to show the combined figure. Clear? Reserves and surplus comes under shareholders fund. It belongs to shareholders. That is accumulated reserves, isn't it? Belongs to owners, that is shareholders, so shareholders fund. Then sales. They told us to prepare balance sheet. Sales is required to prepare what? Statement of profit and loss, isn't it? So statement of profit and loss we are not preparing here, so sales is not required for us. Given to confuse the students. Clear? Yes. Other non-current liabilities, very clear it is. So comes under other non-current liabilities. Under that is non-current liabilities. This is the one of the items, that is other non-current liabilities. Then tangible assets comes under assets, isn't it? That is fixed assets. Under that tangible and intangible we segregate. So here tangible assets, then intangible assets given, it's intangible asset, comes under fixed assets. Salary is not required, an expense, comes under statement of profit and loss. Printing and stationery not required, is an expense, comes under statement of profit and loss. Rent again expense, or in here it is a rent debit, so it is an expense or income? Expense. Rent debit means expense, so again not required. Purchases not required because it is the information of what? Cost of materials consumed, isn't it? Purchases. Trade receivables required. It is a current asset. It's a under current asset it will come. Trade receivables means debtors, bills receivable together is called trade receivables. That's all. Let us prepare a very simple problem. Clear? So problem number 8, page number 106. Star Limited balance sheet for the year ended ending 31st March 2018, correct? 18, yes it is. 31st March 31st, 2018. Let us start. Draw the columns. First one is particulars, then note number, isn't it? Figures as at the end of current reporting period, rupees. Figures as at the end of previous reporting period. Write the headings. I will not write rupees. So particulars here. Then note number. Figures as at the end of current reporting period. Figures as at the end of current reporting period. Then figures as at the end of previous reporting period. Write rupees in both the columns. Clear? Yes. Let us start now. Equity and liabilities, Roman 1. Equity and liabilities. And liabilities. Equity and liabilities. Under that, first one, shareholders' funds. Shareholders' funds. Shareholders' funds. Under that, share capital. Share capital. Share capital, isn't it? Share capital. Note number 1. We have to prepare note here. Let us prepare notes to accounts. Notes to accounts. Under that, 1. Draw the columns here. Inner column and outer column. Right. Particulars. Amount in rupees. Amount in rupees. Clear. Particulars. Amount in rupees. Amount in rupees. Then first note. Share capital. Under that, equity share capital. Equity share capital. How much? 2 lakh. Inner column. Preference share capital. Preference share capital. Preference share capital. 3 lakh. 5 lakh. Total 5 lakh. 5 lakh. Right? Yes. Right here. Note number 1. 5 lakh. Over. Then second one is B, resource and surplus. Resource and surplus. Resource and surplus, how much? 3 lakh. 3 lakh. Other non-current liabilities. Second one. Other non-current liabilities. Other non-current liabilities, that is 2 lakh. 2 lakh. Then comes, that's all, liabilities over, right? Write the total. It is 10 lakh. 10 lakh, isn't it? 10 lakh, yes it is. In some problems, total is not given in the book, that's your reader. In some problems, they give the total. So better you write the total. Now, Roman 2, assets. Assets, right? Under that, first one, non-current assets. Non-current assets. non-current assets. Non-current assets. Under that, fixed assets. Under that, point A, fixed assets. Fixed assets. Isn't it? Prepare working note for that. There are two assets, right? Tangible and intangible assets. You can write straight away. No need of working note here because tangible and intangible you can show separately by assigning A and B. So better write here itself. Under that, non-current assets, fixed assets, or assign it because you have to assign point 1 and 2 again here. So better both are coming under fixed assets. So let us prepare working note here. That is fixed assets. Fixed assets. If you show there by giving point that is 1 like this, then it is not wrong. Remember, in the format it is like that only. But if you do working note also, not a problem. So okay. Tangible assets and intangible assets. Intangible assets. 4 and 2.5, right? 4 lakh, 2,50,000, 6,50,000. Done. Assign note number 2 here, 6,50,000, correct? Yes. Now move further. Current assets are there. Point number 2. Current assets. Current assets. Under that, trade receivables. Trade receivables. Trade receivables. 3,50,000. 3,50,000. That's all. Add it together, it will be 10 lakh. Your assets agree with the liabilities, correct? Problem is solved. That's all. Right here, total. Here also write total. Just write assets below this level, okay? Remember, don't write the same level. This should come below this line. So here also write total. That's all. It's done. Your problem is solved. Very simple, right? So you will get 6 marks for this. In board exam, you will get 6 marks for this. Let us move on to the next problem now. Problem number 9, page number 107. Problem number 9, page number 107. Inventories. Let me take up the problem first. I will read out the problem, will analyze, and then we will solve it. From the following information, prepare balance sheet for the year ending 31st March 2018 as per Schedule 3 of Companies Act 2013. Schedule 6 of Companies Act 2013, right? Inventories. They told us to prepare balance sheet, right? Inventories not required. Required? Yes or no? Inventories means stock. It is an asset required. Yes. Equity share capital, no doubt. Shareholders fund, correct. Plant and machinery, fixed asset. Then preference share capital, like this, we have to do. Both were there in this problem also, and in the previous problem, and here also both are there, equity and preference share capitals, isn't it? General reserve, no doubt, that is comes under shareholders fund, reserves and surplus. Then creditors liability, current liability, correct. Provision for taxation. Provision for taxation comes under taxation. Provision is a short-term provision because by the end of the year we have to pay the tax, isn't it? For a period of less than 1 year the provision is made. So it is short-term provision. Short-term provision comes under current liability, short-term provisions. Land and building, fixed asset, yes. Cash at the bank, current asset. Current asset comes under current asset, that is cash and cash equivalents, right? Cash and cash equivalents. Land and building, non-current asset, non-current asset. Then 12% debentures. Debentures, I told you, always will be long-term one. So non-current liability. Correct. Non-current liability. Yes, now let us solve the problem. Very simple it is. There are no extra items like the item belonging to statement of profit and loss are not there, right? So it is very easy for us to solve it now. So let us move on. Name of the company is not given. So dash dash limited. We will take it as dash dash limited. I will change here itself instead of writing again and again, isn't it? 31st March 2018 remains as it is, no change. Equity and liabilities, shareholders fund. Under that share capital, there are two items. So we will change this. Wherever there is a change, I will do it. Note number 1 is required. Share capital under that. Yes, draw the columns quick, do it fast. I'll give time now. Yes. Draw the columns. Write dash dash limited, dash dash company limited, dash dash company limited. Balance sheet for the year ending March 31st, 2018. Balance sheet for the year ending March 31st, 2018. Yes, draw the columns. Particulars. Note number. Figures as at the end of current reporting period, rupees, and figures as at the end of previous reporting period, rupees. Done? Fine now? Yes, let us move now. First one, equity and liabilities. Roman 1, equity and liabilities. Equity and liabilities. Wasn't it? Under that, shareholders funds. Shareholders funds. Under that, share capital. Share capital. Write the amount. Write the amount. That is shareholders funds. Equity share capital, preference share capital, 160 and 16 lakh and 6 lakh, right? 16 lakh and yes, it is 6 lakh. Right here, 16 lakh and 6 lakh. 22 lakh. 22 lakh. 22 lakh. Then, right here, note number 1, 22 lakh. Note number 1, 22 lakh share capital. Then, is like this only. Resource and surplus is there, isn't it? Write the amount. How much? 6 lakh. Reserves and surplus 6 lakh. Reserves and surplus 6 lakh. Over. Then non-current liabilities. Non-current liabilities. Non-current liabilities. From here I will delete. Over non-current liabilities. After that, long-term borrowings. Long-term borrowings. What is that? Long-term borrowings. There is debentures, right? Yes. Long-term borrowings. Long-term borrowings. How much it is long-term borrowings? 12% debentures, isn't it? So you can show there, if it is required, you can show here long-term borrowings, under that debentures, then write the amount. Better have some clarity. Long-term borrowings. Under that, what is the percentage? 12% debentures, right? 12% debentures. 12% debentures. Then, how much it is? The amount is 12 lakh. Straight away in outer column, no need of writing it in inner column, because if there are calculations, then only you have to write in inner column, otherwise not required. Long-term borrowings, note number 2. Note number 2. How much it is? 12 lakh, right? Yes. 12 lakh. 12 lakh. Then comes current liabilities. Third one, current liabilities. Current liabilities. Current liabilities. That is 6 lakh. 6 lakh. Note number 3. Note number 3. Current liabilities, creditors and provision for taxation. Current liabilities. Under that, there are 2 items, so I am giving working note here, that's all. Creditors, inner column, there are 2 items. How much creditors? 4,50,000, right? Yes. Then provision for taxation. Provision for taxation. How much it is? 2,50,000. 2,50,000. The total is 6 lakh. Correct? Yes. Then, right here, current liabilities 6 lakh already written. Correct? Creditors and provision for taxation. Total it is 6 lakh. Liability side over. Write note number 3. Write the total of liabilities 46 lakh. 46 lakh. Isn't it? Underline it. Let us move on to the other side, that is assets, Roman 2. Assets. Under that, non-current assets. Non-current assets. Non-current assets. Under that, Fixed assets. Point A, fixed assets. Fixed assets. Under that, tangible assets. Tangible assets. Let's take up note number 4. Tangible assets. Now you have to write fixed assets. Under that, tangible assets. That's all. Fixed assets. Fixed assets. Under that, tangible assets. Even if you write it directly, it's not a problem. Note number 4. Note number 4 it is how much? 34 lakh, right? Yes. 34 lakh. Outer column. Here 34 lakh. Last one is current assets. Current assets, second one. Current assets. Current assets. Prepare note number for that. Note number 5. Current assets. Here what we did is under fixed assets, tangible assets, isn't it? Under tangible assets we have to write the items actually. Oh, let me do the change here. There is a plant and machinery. I'll write each of the items, plant and machinery. And then land and buildings. There are 2 items. I forgot. Land and buildings. Write the item amounts in inner column and write the total in outer column. Okay, that's what you have to do. 8 and 26, right? 26. 34 lakh. 34 lakh. Over. Now note number 5. Let us prepare. That is current assets. Right? There are 2 items. Note number 5. Current assets. Under that, inventories and cash at bank. And cash at bank. Cash at bank. Write the amounts in inner column. It is 7 lakh and 5 lakh. Is it? 7 lakh and 5 lakh. Yes, inventory is 7 lakh and 5 lakh is of course cash at bank. 7 lakh and 5 lakh. Total it will be 12 lakh. Write it in outer column. 12 lakh. So that is note number 5. Right here, note number 5. Current assets. Note number 5. And write the amount. Let's take 12 lakh. 12 lakh. 12 lakh. So, take the total now. 34 plus 12, 46. Agrees. Your asset total agrees with the liability total. So, your balance sheet is done. Isn't it? Your problem is solved. That's all. Very simple problem. So, this is how you have to solve a problem whenever it is asked for 6 marks. Just to prepare balance sheet. Okay. present in the format. That is very important. You should learn the format. You will get two benefits. One, you can solve the problem of financial statements. 6 marks you can score. And this the format is there as practical oriented question also. You would ask for practical oriented also. There also you will score 5. So 11 marks easily you can score. So very easy, wasn't it? So by heart the format and try to understand why it is like that liability, why it is asset. Know the logic and then visualize the format. That is very important. So this is how you have to solve. Take down assignment. Take down assignment. Solve the problem. That is problem number 8. Star Limited, right? Star Limited. Solve this problem as your assignment problem and submit assignment on time. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.